Basket case. Podcast, take one. I don't think that worked.
Case explodes. 20-year-old case. Sick, dude.
Hell yeah.
Welcome back to the Monolith Film Podcast. Is this going to block the mic?
Maybe, actually, yeah.
Welcome back to the Monolith Film Podcast. After pretty much 1 year.
No, not that long.
Oh no, it's been 1 year since Nosferatu, but we did 28 years later in between.
Yeah.
So it's been like 6 months probably.
Nosferatu? Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Yeah.
Today we're doing Basket Case. From the same director as a fan favorite, Bad Biology. Basket Case came out in what year?
79? Oh, yeah.
82.
82? Directed by
Hen Lauder.
Frank
Frankie
Lauder.
boy.
Frank the Tank.
It's about this guy named Dwayne.
Spelled differently than you expect, though. I had the subtitles on this time. And it's
I thought his name was Dune for a
Yeah, it's a little
It's like
different.
D-U-A-N.
D-U-A-N-E.
In on Shudder, I think the subtitles spell it differently every time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So it's about Dwayne and his Siamese twin, who was against their will separated from each other surgically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But his Siamese twin is a monster, and his and they go on a killing rampage, revenge. It's
Revenge
like
tour.
It's a revenge tour flick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the best revenge tour flicks.
Yeah. Basically, I don't think Old Boy ever would have been made if it wasn't for Basket Case.
We'll get into that. Stay tuned.
No, that's a joke.
Yeah, and they go on a revenge tour against the doctors that separated them, and the parents and the people that like called his brother a monster and said they should lop him off, and he's that's not my son, you know.
Yeah, because the mother died in childbirth, so the father had some
grudge.
chips on his shoulder.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? First time?
First time.
What'd you think? Just a quick little. What'd you think?
Interesting.
You
Okay.
knew about it, though, before.
Yeah, because of you guys, of course. But I
Oh,
yeah,
really? You hadn't heard
You know
it
about
in,
it before us.
Heard
Pop
of this.
culture, like?
Never heard of this. Well, you know what? I mean, I'm just gonna kind of say it already. I watched this and I'm like, clearly the substance has been heavily influenced by this.
Yeah, well, that
Substance
final.
is everything, no. Stolen. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every body horror.
Yeah.
Substance,
Every
Anyway,
scene is
not to
stolen,
say-
man.
not-
The glob parts and all the monster
Yeah.
parts of all that.
Yeah.
A lot of it, I kind of like. I thought about that. A
Well,
lot.
that last scene,
Yeah.
where it's just like the little remnants of the
Exactly.
substance monster crawling on the
Yeah,
Hollywood
for
stars,
sure.
it looks exactly like.
Exactly.
It's almost
that's
yeah,
what
yeah,
it is.
yeah.
But it's reanimator, though, I think.
That's
A
the
lot.
green goo, yeah, Reanimator as well, yeah.
And even then, doesn't it end with the freaky
I haven't seen it.
blob, too? I think there's a blob at the end of that one, too.
But yeah, I mean, substance borrows a lot.
Yeah. No, but I thought it was interesting.
Not to
I thought-
discredit it, it's still a
No,
great movie in
yeah.
its own right, but it definitely.
I think
is
it's very
highly
crafty.
referential.
Actually, you know what? Not interesting. The word crafty is the word that I should be using for this.
For which movie?
For Basket Case, very crafty movie.
Yeah, that's a good
for
way to describe it.
$35,000. Very unique set of expertise were used on this.
Well, I thought that was even a high budget. I thought this was way less.
Oh,
Even. This
yeah,
is
no.
35 and 80.
35, yeah,
That's
35K.
like
In the
100
70s?
Yeah,
That's $100,000 now, something like that.
Yeah, that.
God.
Yeah, I
I
agree.
thought
I
it
was
was
expecting
like
less.
I thought it was $100 proper. You know, like no.
Yeah. Just Frank and his fucking buddies making a
Exactly.
movie, man.
Yeah.
I looked up a few of the actors and actresses on Letterboxd, and I was disappointed to find that most of them are in absolutely nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
Not even Frank's other
Disappointed.
movies.
That's amazing.
Well, I
them
would have,
out.
Yeah.
I thought maybe there would have. I was like hoping to like see some familiar faces from Bad
Sure.
Biology, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess those movies
That
are
came
like
out way
30
later.
years apart. Yeah.
Well, even the sequels of Basket Case came out like 10 years after the other one. So, like the
Yeah.
first one, 90 and 91.
Yeah. And it's funny too because I've
Oh,
heard
yeah, back to back like that?
Yeah.
I've heard of Frank a lot. He's a very
Frank and
renowned.
Hooker.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, Frankenhooker, exactly.
Yeah.
But he only has 3 movies.
Does he really?
He's got Basket Case, Frankenhooker, and Bad Biology. Basket Case 2 and 3, and
Yeah.
like 2 other movies that I've never heard of.
Okay.
But like
All spin-off things?
Frankenhooker, Bad Biology, and Basket Case are like his only 3 original, like well-known, and yet Frankenhooker and Basket Case are like cult classics, pop culture darlings. Like
So it's Bad Biology.
I think that one's a little more underground. I think it's a
It's a
fan
cult
favorite.
classic,
It's a cult. Yes, it's a cult classic. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, but
On
it
a
doesn't
different
have
level,
the.
though, than
It doesn't have the
this.
reputation that Frankenhooker
No,
and
no,
Basket Case has.
especially amongst our community of film nerd, where we like bad horror movies. You know,
Yeah, which I think is a shame.
Oh,
So
it's
I think
totally-
Bad Biology is a fucking good movie.
Bad Biology is amazing, but it's too like dumb.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't know about that.
it's not
I think it's
dumb.
pretty
Like,
highbrow.
I love Bad Biology,
Yeah.
but it's not. It's very like like
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
very on the nose
Yeah.
kind of. God, it's about sentient cock. Like, come on.
Yeah,
And a girl with
yeah.
7 vaginas. Like,
Yeah,
this is,
yeah.
it's not going to be popular. And it stars Ari the Rugged Man over.
Did you know you didn't do that movie with us? Eh?
No,
Have you seen it? Have you heard of it?
I've heard about it, but
Yeah.
this is like the first time I'm looking into like this more campy B movie rated
Right.
like
This is
horror
beyond
stuff.
camp, though.
Yeah.
This is before
Well, this is a
camp,
good
you know?
initiation. Because ever since you joined, we're doing normal movies.
Yeah,
But now we're back to what we started with.
No, but
Monolith.
I'm down. I'm down to
Horror
clown,
movies,
dude.
cannibal movies, and B-ass horror movies.
I'm
This is
down
what
to
we love.
clown. This is way
This
more.
is what the podcast is founded on, you know?
Yeah,
Bread
yeah,
and butter.
Bread and butter, okay? And I'm so fucking happy we're back. I'm tired of reviewing good movies, right? Or like movies at the movie theater, bro. That they make money, bro. I don't want to review those movies. I want to review this kind of movie.
Speaking of the movie theater, this will take 10 seconds. We're not going to spend any more time than 10 seconds on it.
We'll go when I'm
Marty
done.
Supreme.
I loved it.
That was a fucking good movie.
Marty Supreme?
Yeah, Marty
Oh,
Supreme is
yeah.
fucking good. Timothy Chalamet's best performance by fucking far.
Better
Yeah.
than French Dispatch.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was
Okay,
fucking
I mean, he's
good.
great in everything so far, but
Yeah.
like,
We're talking about Basket Case.
Yeah, sorry, I just had to mention it. Nick, how many times have you seen it?
Too many times, but I haven't seen it probably in 15 years.
Since you gave me the DVD?
Probably. That
Wow.
was probably the last time I saw it was with this DVD. This DVD here, I lent this to Lee probably 15 years ago. I just got back today. Pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Pretty
And
sick.
the best part is I never watched it.
But before that, I was watching that probably every weekend with like my stepdad. And like, this was almost before I knew what a good movie was and what a bad movie was,
Sure.
like what the scales were. I thought it was kind of all, hey, it's at a big studio, you know, everyone does the same thing. Like, so it's like, what the fuck? This is like so strange that they would like want to do this. Like, I didn't think budget
You
or
got red
anything.
pilled.
Exactly, dude. I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
You watched this and you decided to go to study film studies.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's better than people seeing like fucking Schindler's List and being, oh, I gotta go to film school. Yeah, Schindler's
fuck.
List.
Dude.
Was this your first time seeing it?
No, second.
Second time, okay.
The first time I watched it was with my mom a couple years ago.
Oh, not that
Wow.
long ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
How'd your mom like it?
She fucking loved it.
Interesting.
It's so funny.
Yeah, it is hilarious. This was my first time watching it, despite owning the DVD for 15 years.
Insane.
This was my first time watching it.
You've just been staring at that disc for
It just like, because I like body horror and B horror so much, it's just one of those movies that I
have to
can't
save
watch
it.
it until the time is right.
Okay.
And the time has not been right for 15 years. So thank you for forcing me to watch it for the podcast.
Hey, no
You
problem,
ripped the Band-Aid off.
dude.
I'm glad I watched it.
Basket Case.
I enjoyed
awesome.
it.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's fun, yeah. The acting was hard to get over, I think. I think
No,
yeah,
it's terrible.
it's fucking god awful.
Yeah.
But I also found, I think that like the first act, I was like, oh god, I'm gonna hate this.
Really?
For the first 30 minutes, probably, I was like, oh no, because I really wanted to like it because of the reputation it
Yeah,
has.
you didn't like in the first one
Well,
minute.
it precedes it.
The cold open is good.
Yeah, when the lights go
Yeah.
off. No!
Yeah.
She's yelling, dude, that's awesome.
And I liked the shadow play.
Yeah.
In the cold open. I like the cold open a lot, but then there's like, I think it was just the acting that I was like, oh, I'm gonna hate this.
It's jarring, honestly. I find like if it's too bad,
Yeah.
it's too jarring. Like I can't like focus.
There was a
enough.
couple lines that reminded me of The Room, too.
Mhm.
Like just the delivery of it.
I think it's. I think that what I think the difference between The Room and this is that Basket Case, I was expecting it to be a B movie, yes, but the acting, I found like The Room. You know that's bad acting, so you're going in there
Yeah.
being like, all right, haha, this is hilarious.
Also, the room has like no plot.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This A has a plot. B, you're
Good plot.
hearing reviews or its reputation, but no one ever talks about the acting as like a standout.
Yeah.
That to me was like a big standout.
Yeah.
Apart from like the special effects, which in my opinion were for what they did, still not a good movie in the sense of like compared to other. No, but you know what I mean.
Which movie are you talking about?
Yeah, what's the comparison?
Basket Case, like no, not the.
Not a good movie.
No, but lack of a better term here, the special effects thing was actually pretty interesting. I thought it was unique.
He's gonna pop in a second.
I thought it was very unique.
He fucking sucks.
No. I look. I'll save my rating later. But I thought that the special effects were very, very unique. And that's the thing too, is that Basket Case, the way you guys spoke about this was you guys never spoke about the acting to me. Like,
No.
So it's like, so when I looked up what Basket Case was, it clearly for me it reminded me a lot of like, you know, all the Toxic Avenger or all those types of movies where it's more like you kind of have fun with special effects. And clearly the special effects thing was kind of like a fun, cool part about this movie. Yeah. So when I was listening to people talk, I was like, oh no, this is very jarring to me.
Yeah.
Like I was like going in and out of the movie very often.
And I think also having seen, because the acting in Bad Biology is not good. It is better than this.
Mm-hmm.
There's some good stuff in Bad Biology. Like it's passable, Bad Biology.
Yeah.
I think when they made Bad Biology, everyone knew what camp was,
Yeah.
so they leaned into it, and it is easier to digest.
Like Rob Zombie movies.
No. Bad Biology is way more.
No, Bad Biology literally gives the vibe of like if we made a horror movie with just all our buddies and we're all just goofing around and having a good time.
Okay.
No money whatsoever.
Yeah. But like that kind of like releases the pressure, so everyone's kind of like theater kid acting, I think is the best way I can describe it.
Oh, that's fun. Sure. I like that.
Exactly.
That's
it's
funny.
fun.
Yeah,
everyone's fun acting.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, everyone's having fun.
They're not like
trying to be serious.
They're not trying to be serious, but they're also not trying to be anything. They're just having fun and acting. They're not good actors.
They know the job description.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Nice.
But it lands really well.
Yeah.
Okay.
In this, I feel like everyone thought they were making a real movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh no.
And most of them are just nobodies off the street of
Yeah.
New York trying to act as good as they can. And it's like, dude, you've never seen a movie in your life.
But also, this is way before that campy like.
Yeah,
thing was a
exactly,
thing,
yeah.
Right?
This is before
They're acting in this movie like as if it's supposed to be a good
Yeah.
movie.
Well,
You know?
people trying to emulate this is what camp came from.
Yeah,
for
I
sure.
wouldn't consider this camp, but this is just like shoestring budget.
Yeah.
It was a
It's
schlock.
Before, yeah.
Schlock?
Slop.
Schlock.
Schlock?
Schlock comedy. It's where basically people like you're not really aware of it being a comedy until you realize, oh fuck, it's a comedy.
Like The Sopranos.
Yeah, or more like The Room. More like The Room, where it's like, oh, it's a self. Like I it's like only now has he been saying it's a dark comedy. Ha ha.
Yeah, right.
But like before, he was like, no, this is Oscar-worthy performances, motherfucker.
I don't know if that's a schlock. That's more a cop out.
Okay, yeah, maybe,
yeah.
but
But he's saying like our interpretation of it.
Okay, yeah.
Like
Yeah, it's like campy,
the
but, like,
public's interpretation
campy,
of
like the difference between
The Room.
schlock and campy, from how I understand it, was schlock is it's not inherently trying to have fun. It like all after all said and done, it's goofy as hell. This is goofy as hell. The thing is though, this was intentionally a comedy. It was written as a comedy.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I don't know.
Well, this is what the director literally is like. Oh, it's like Frankenhooker. You're not going to tell me that's not a comedy.
That's fair enough. Looking
You know
at
what I
Frank's
mean?
rap sheet, I would lean towards this being a comedy for
It's
sure.
a-
This is his most serious movie.
Yeah,
But this
this
is
is
dark.
very
Exactly.
No, okay, it's a dark comedy. It's a dark comedy.
But I think it's the same thing as Room, though, where it's an afterthought. Where it's
It's
like,
an like it's
relax,
not
movie
it's not
theater,
written
it's
as a comedy. It's like
You
you
think?
think it's a
so?
comedy because you're watching
No.
it. This is so fucking
Yeah,
I agree.
ridiculous.
Frank didn't direct anyone to be like, say it like a dumbass. It's gonna be
No.
I don't know.
But I
man.
think
The
because I think
intent
if
is
you,
not comedic. With this
Yeah,
movie.
exactly.
I
No,
think
that was an afterthought.
if you read the
comedy.
script,
it's funny.
I don't know. I think you could envision quite a good horror movie, like quite a serious,
No.
dark horror
So
movie
this is
just
what I
by
was
the
gonna
script
say, right?
alone.
Huh.
Fixing some dialogue.
If the acting was good in this movie,
Yeah.
No, it wouldn't work.
I don't think that's enough to fix it either.
No, it's too funny of a
fix
premise.
it.
Not fix it in the context that we're discussing now.
Okay, because I'm saying maybe it would. For a shitty 70s budget horror movie, I think if it had good acting.
But if it had like the Fly budget and the Fly acting or something, it would be on the
Fuck,
same
I
level.
love that movie.
It would be
That
the same
fucking movie rules.
deal, I'd say. It's just the
Right.
dumbasses in
Yeah.
it
Yes. Yeah.
that make
yeah.
it kind of funny.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. Yes, but I think but from what I understood when I researched the movie after, and like, it seems to me from what I understood is he wanted this to be a dark comedy. And I think the dark comedy, I think what happened was, unfortunately, the script wasn't funny enough. The premise and the way it was filmed and the way it was acted is. Like, originally the intent was funny movie, or dark comedy. But what happened was, this isn't actually inherently funny, but the production of it was. Like, the acting of it.
Yeah, I mean, I think what probably happened is that Frank wrote it as a horror movie, but when he made it, he didn't take himself too seriously either.
I don't think. Yeah, I think anyone with like a budget of $35,000 would not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because even like, I think in retrospect, Night of the Living Dead is a comedy.
Oh, I mean, I think
that's
my hot take.
Comedy, though.
Here's my hot take.
They intentionally wrote jokes into that movie.
But just because you have jokes doesn't mean it's a comedy.
But here's my
more
hot.
jokes in this movie.
Like, right? Because there's a difference between comedic relief and making a comedy. Because there's no comedic relief in this movie.
No, there's not. There's not.
But it's funny.
I think a good horror
I'd say
movie.
It's awesome. I wouldn't say it's awesome. I'd say
There's
it's
also no
sweet.
jokes written into it.
Mm-mm.
No, yeah.
You know?
I think a good horror movie
Oh no,
is
he
gonna sound
says,
crazy.
Siamese twins, you don't look Oriental.
That's
they're like drunk. That's like a joke for the character's sake,
Also,
Okay, I guess
not a
so.
joke for the audience's
Yeah.
sake. You know?
I laughed.
I didn't laugh. I was like, it's fucking stupid.
can we dwell on that scene for a bit?
Yeah.
Because, like...
I thought of Lady and the Tramp when he said that. You know those Siamese cats? We are Siamese, can you please? Ever heard of that?
I gotta cut this.
We're gonna
out.
get
Okay.
No, you don't need to cut it. I'm not saying anything bad. It's a historical scene
No, I'm saying
from
we
a
need to
movie.
cut because we're gonna get copyright striked.
Oh,
We were singing
oh,
a different
okay,
song.
It was
okay.
too identical.
Do I gotta go like this too?
But
or-
I feel like in
I gotta
this
blur it. Too
in this level of a movie, like this budget, this type of production,
mm-hmm.
you know, the guy playing Dwayne and the guy playing what's her face aren't good actors. Why would you not just get them drunk and film the scene with them actually drunk, instead of asking these two dog shit actors to pretend?
Because it's even funnier that way. It's even stupider.
I guess.
But also, they think they're good. They think they're good. Like they're not.
They're method
They
actors.
don't know how bad the acting is. You know?
I don't know if they think they're good though, because if they thought they were
No,
good,
but they're trying.
Yeah, they're trying hard.
Dwayne
is trying super hard.
I don't know,
Yeah.
man. If you're hired as a actor to play in a movie where your conjoined twin is still alive after a surgery, and you have to go kill people, in my head, you wouldn't be taking yourself too seriously as an actor. That's my take.
I mean,
You could make a serious movie out of that.
I don't-
That's probably
see, the thing is-
handy, dude.
My hot take is
Julia, what do
horror
you think?
movies work well when there is that sense of comedy in it, because death and chaos and unfortunate things that happen should have a funny side to them. And if you're just trying to just go into the whole darkness of everything, it doesn't make the experience an enjoyable one with a film.
For you,
But maybe that's just for me, but I do think that there is some sort of irony to horror movies, especially considering the fact that a lot of horror stems from imagination and whimsy turned on its head.
Yeah, but those like bodily kind of genres, like horror comedy and like porn,
Yeah,
they all
porn, yes.
go together, Like
Yeah, there is a
those
camp
intermingle,
element to it.
Yeah, even if the theme and kind of structure.
The idea of horror is
all
campy
feed off each other.
to me. But I think
you
it
should
shows
watch
a
Cannibal
lot.
Holocaust.
We
Well,
should redo that one. That would be
here's the
interesting
thing.
to do.
It's not. It's okay.
I would
Maybe
mind.
I wouldn't mind.
maybe
I can watch that
comedy.
movie any day of the week. Tell me when.
Maybe not comedy is the right word, but I think there's a sense of humor that one needs to kind of like inherently put into a horror movie just so you can kind of have a world. Because, like, for example, when we did what the fuck is the hand Talk to Me. We went to Talk to Me.
That was a good movie.
Yeah,
But there is a sort of humor element to it.
yeah.
Right? There's the characters, the way the line delivery, whatever. There is a campiness to horror movies that is inherently based on a sense of humor. And I think that honestly, like for example, there's a stop motion scene with the puppet. The whole thing is stop motion.
So when they move it on.
Yeah. I love when films mix stop motion with like live action. I love that. I love it. It's a big win for me. But that to me is just inherently hilarious, and it adds this sort of surrealist element to it. A very Lynchian, by the way. I thought very Lynchian movie, incredibly Lynchian movie, a very Lynchian scene, that one where he's moving on the floor and then throws the chair. That was awesome. But anyway, yeah, to me, I feel like there's that sense of campiness and of corniness that needs to be embedded in a horror movie so that you can kind of like get...
I don't know. I disagree.
Okay.
Like, for me, all my favorite horror movies have zero comedy in them. And zero comedic relief. And they're super serious, you know? Like Lake Mungo. There's nothing funny about that movie whatsoever. You know? You guys remember that?
Yeah, I'm
trying to think of something.
Like Lake Mungo was like, but the thing is, what gets me off on a horror movie, like, especially serious ones, is if it does manage to kind of irk me a bit, I get really fucking psyched because, like, you're not scaring me with a horror movie. It's not happening.
Yeah.
Never happens. But if you do succeed and you're a horror movie and you do succeed to freak me out even a tiny bit, that's an impressive feat, I find. You know? So for me, I like if there's comedy in it, it kind of like subverts that a bit. It kind of makes it.
I see.
Like for me, if there's even a bit of comedy, it kind of undoes all the seriousness that I get out of the horror movie.
I find that interesting. I think I always picture it more as like kind of a... Yeah, exactly. You kind of have your oh fuck, this is scary. Oh, this is a little funny bit to kind of break us, and we can kind of feel the...
But I don't want to be broken like that. I don't need it. I don't need the comedic relief to get me out of being scared, you know? I don't need that shit.
Yeah, I'm partial to Dante's opinion as well.
Yeah.
I think what I want most out of a horror movie is to make me want to rip my skin off and no longer be alive.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Who doesn't want to feel that way?
Yeah. If I want to laugh, I'll watch a comedy. I don't mind a horror movie with a few comedic reliefs. I get it. You know, and it can be done very well. But for the majority of the time, my favorite horror movies are also the ones that actually succeed to disturb me.
But I think I'm agreeing with Laz, though, because I find all those genres, like you said before, they kind of all go together, though. Everything
They do. They're part of the same, like, ethos, but it doesn't have to, like, you don't have to have a horror movie that has to have, like, the thing is, when they put too many comedic elements in a serious horror movie, I find they do that as a device to help the audience get through it. Yeah. Not as a thing that makes it enjoyable. Like, I think they do it as a way to, like, break your scaredness or to break the disturbingness of it. But I don't really want that. And also, what was I going to say? It also, I feel like when they put that comedic stuff in serious horror movies to break it or whatever the fuck, you know, it kind of illegitimizes the horror movie as a piece of art. Like, it makes it seem like it's like the horror movie is not to be taken seriously.
Well, like they're shitting on it.
Like, a bit, yeah. A bit.
And I think this also comes into, like, just the way we define genres in general. I think, right, because we're talking about two very different type of horror movies here, right? But every genre has that distinction. I think it's just more noticeable in horror.
Because they're so contrasting.
Yeah, because there are just, like, straight drama films that leave you hopeful at the end. But there are also drama films that just break you down completely for 2 hours straight with no, you know, like, and even in drama, those are the ones I prefer.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking more in, like, horror movies where, say, there's no comedic anything written in, like in Basket Case or something, like the kills or something make you go, whoa, well, fuck.
I'm not saying you
the release.
Yeah,
sure.
I'm not saying
as a comedy, as
but I'm not saying you can't have that in a horror movie for it to be good. I'm just saying.
But I think
you don't have to have it in all horror movies, like Lance said.
No, but I think it's like built in. When you watch it,
you don't need to write it in.
Like,
I think it's just kind of like okay, another bad example of this, kind of the same year, but a little later. The original It, okay, the idea of a killer god that takes the form of a clown, because at the time it was written, clowns were still not scary, and then there's this whole kind of like cosmic entities and all these ideas of like existentialism. That's really interesting. That could be very, very scary. But again, they pepper in this idea of comedy, right? Tim Curry just does a bunch of jokes.
Have you read the book It?
I have.
It's fucking hilarious.
Yes, but
it's intentionally funny.
But it's also incredibly disturbing.
Yes,
but the thing is though, is disturbing to Nick's point, cathartic releases of laughter or of yelling or screaming when a door shuts, or when that friggin' goddamn, I hate that fucking scene. When Will Arnett and when that fucking guy in Conjuring doesn't turn around in a goddamn red mask.
The devil's behind him.
I'm never gonna forget that when I was like 13 years old. Anyway, whatever.
Like, so
I saw that. I was like,
I think so. try this, right? So you were mentioning It, right?
Yeah.
And like all the scary parts of It are the more cosmic existential horrors, right?
Right, exactly.
So take a book like It
Yeah.
by Stephen King that does all of these things plus the comedy, and compare that to Lovecraft,
Right.
who does all of the cosmic horror and existentialism with zero comedy.
yeah.
Plus the racism.
Let's leave the racism aside for a second.
Yeah.
But like, right? Like no one, like those are two very distinct. They're both horror, but those are two very distinct genres.
Okay.
And no
Right.
one's gonna lead Lovecraft and be like, oh, it should have some more comedy in it.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
You know.
And that's the pitfall of categorizing
genre
everything.
film.
Yeah, because there's room in horror for both of those.
100%. I think there is a lot of there's a lot of good in this movie, but I think there's an aesthetic good in this movie. There's a lot of like stuff that we could maybe see, not just body horror, but there's.
Well,
like,
I love that 70s, 80s crack and New York shit, bro. I love it.
No, exactly. It's awesome. Like the whole filthiness of the hotel, of the way it's filmed, the graininess of the shots, everything about this feels lived in, feels disgusting, feels really honestly disturbing and scary. But again, then they add these surreal Lynchian elements that to me just take me out of the scariness of it and kind of make me laugh and kind of get giddy watching.
I'm not saying this is supposed to be like a super
No.
serious horror
I know.
movie like Animal Holocaust or
But I'm
Audition or
curious to
something.
know. I'm curious to know kind of what would you want. Okay, apart from the acting, what would you have wanted differently to make it like a wow? This is like a really good movie in here.
Just the acting.
Really?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I love this movie.
But if you were like trying to make like a blockbuster,
Yeah,
you'd
yeah,
have to
like a
have the
blockbuster
effects.
hit here.
Yeah, you'd have to have.
Well, maybe not a
proper effects.
blockbuster, because
Or
like
an
A24
he
film.
mentioned
Okay,
Lake,
yeah.
like he mentioned Lake Mungo, right? That's not a blockbuster.
Yeah,
That's a good horror movie, right?
Mhm.
Like if we were going to do a remake of this with as much budget as we wanted,
I would change nothing other than
I got,
Changed
I got an idea for the summer.
I love it because then it wouldn't be campy or a B movie. Like the thing that makes this movie
no, but that wasn't his
gives it its
question.
character
It's
is
not my question.
its campiness.
That wasn't
That's not my
Laz's question.
You said that there was a good horror movie in here, so what would you have changed?
Laz's question is
I
what?
think it's a good horror movie.
No, but Laz's question is what would you change to turn this into the type of movie that would seriously disturb you?
Oh, but everything.
Well, pick one thing for the sake of the podcast so we can talk about it.
No, there's nothing this movie could do that could make me. Like for me, for something to disturb me, it has to be fucking real.
Oh, okay.
I don't get disturbed in horror movies, bro.
Well, you think Lake Mungo was real? That was not a real documentary, dude.
Shut
No,
up.
I'm joking.
No.
Even then, there's only like one scene in Lake Mungo that actually like I got like oh, and I was like freaked out for like a second.
Anyway,
you liked the claymation?
dude, I'm a big sucker.
The stop motion. Sorry,
I'm a
Was
sucker.
it claymation?
Yeah, whatever.
I
It's
think it was
all of it.
both,
It's
yeah.
well, stop motion is claymation.
But was it a miniature? Is
Oh,
what
I
I
don't know.
I think it was a
more-
miniature. No, it was a
No, it
miniature. I
was
think they made
full
like
size,
a silicone.
yeah.
Full size, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm a big sucker for when people like mix in stop motion in like a live action movie.
I liked it too.
Like Mirror Mask or like fucking James and the Giant Peach, for lack of better examples right now.
That's
But
just stop motion.
not all of it.
There's a live act. Oh yeah,
Is there?
before he crawls into the
Yeah,
peach.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
yeah.
true.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like I'm a big
It's like
sucker
an
for
Alice in Wonderland thing where it's
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
That
I
in
don't
such a
remember
long
that.
that's
time.
true. It's live
That
action
would've
until
been
he
scary.
fucking crawls into the
yeah,
peach.
yeah. Or
That's
or just like kind of like what's that thing? Rotoscoping. Like I love when people rotoscope in
I
animation.
actually don't like
I love when they
rotoscope,
stop
I find.
motion. It's fun. It's really interesting and it's crafty. And yeah, you could have had a really horrible movie and not done crafty effects. And I think there's something to say about doing that for the sake of the film. There's something to say about like even though maybe it isn't that great, you spent the time to do special effects and to have these scenes that are very to me not iconic but like these are very memorable moments. Like to me I'm now forever going to remember just that blob with one hand throwing a chair.
Yeah.
That to me is awesome.
I think that's why it was kind of remembered. Like if this was a normal slash or something, and it's
I
like,
would not
brother,
have wanted to watch this.
There's a million and nobody
Yeah.
gives a shit, but
Exactly.
because it's so stupid, like the effects are so strange.
And not just strange, but I think at the time these special effects were like
Cutting edge. Star
kind
Wars
of,
came out
yeah.
before.
I mean, to be
Star
Yeah.
Wars.
but like the
They're starting to have a 40 billion gazillion dollar budget.
Okay, all right.
The,
Fucking movie, bro.
the like even the blood, the color and the consistency
yeah.
and viscosity
That's very
is
good.
like better than most movies I see today.
One of my favorite practical effects in this movie was when the Cutler doctor got stabbed in the face.
Yeah,
She
she
had
got
the
the
knives all in her
scalpels.
face?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
They clearly put like a mask on her with knives, and it looked really fucking good, dude.
Yeah.
I like the humping that we just watched before. That's pretty fun.
Yeah.
It's like a practical. That's pretty cool.
I mean, I think that the practical effects, whatever techniques they used in practical effects in this movie, guaranteed are still used today in
100%.
Yeah.
body horror movies that use practical effects, for sure. Because I mean, to be honest, we were talking about the Substance before. The monster in the Substance does not look any more real than the monster in the basket case.
No.
And it's been fucking
You just
50
get better
years.
cameras and better lighting, that's it, you know?
Yeah. But the special effects,
Neither does
are
the
just
cock
as
from
good.
Bad Biology.
yes.
Right?
But I wasn't really expecting that
That
one
was
to-
stop motion too!
Yeah. But I think it's like The Thing? John Carpenter?
Yeah.
Right, that movie's another one that's like
That was like the goats of that kind of effects.
yeah,
That
practical
was the
effects,
best, yeah.
top
But
tier
see,
practical effects.
even
film.
that head is stop motion during that when it's
Right,
growing
and it
shit.
doesn't look much better than this.
No, exactly. But
Yeah.
but I
More
like.
detailed, but that's it. Like, it looks cooler, but...
But this monster looked real. Apart
Yeah,
from the way
they're
he moved, like the quality of the skin.
Yeah, the teeth though don't look.
No, the
Too
teeth
good.
take
Yeah,
me
the
out
teeth
of
are...
Yeah.
Everything
Even the
actually looks
hands.
pretty solid except the
Yeah.
teeth. The
Like
teeth
if-
look like rubber.
I think it's because it's moving.
Maybe.
But like
yeah.
if you just paused at some point and just looked at the monster,
Yeah, it
Then
looks
it's
fine.
cool.
because
It
the
was
skin
more
looks
just
real, the nails look
design,
real.
The
they're-
design wasn't as good, you know?
Yeah,
Oh, no, you
it's
don't
like
like
a weird blob.
No, but not as good as the thing there, you know?
Oh, okay, yeah.
When the spider comes out of the guy, that was
Yeah.
an insane design.
I think what would have added a lot to the uncanniness of the blob would have been like an actual face in the thing. Like it would have been like a Jim Henson puppet where it would be like someone's face is in the mask while
Right.
things are
The
puppeting.
Tetaclac?
No. Oh, that would have been even crazier. That would have been amazing, dude. But yeah, like annoying orange.
Hey,
Hey,
your girlfriend.
Hey,
I
Dwayne.
saw her.
yeah, golly.
Hey Dwayne. But no,
You
I
touched
feel.
her breasts.
You
it
should
was
just
nice.
do a fucking Québécois tête à claque
Oh,
remake
dude,
of
that'd be
this,
awesome.
dude.
Oh, maintenant elle est morte.
That'd be awesome. But no, I feel like if they had like an actual actor and put like a mask in here, and then they'd have like a
latex.
like a
type
latex, like a fucking
Yeah.
like Doctor Who that.
Yeah.
Well, you know what they did
Moisturize
do?
me,
Like
moisturize
when
me.
the hands are close up, they put like gloves on.
Oh, for yeah.
Yeah, no,
And it's
exactly.
like ruffling through
But
the
that's
paper.
my point. But that's exactly that's my point. But like that would have been crazy. That would be so uncanny. That'd be awesome.
I think at the time though, with their budget, that would have looked worse.
Yeah, you're thinking of that now because you're now.
Oh, they might not have.
I don't know if you
Yeah.
think of that, but when you're inventing the technique, you know.
Oh no, for
like-
sure. But oh.
I'm trying to think of a movie that did that, where like the look, because like they would have had to, because I don't think they would have had like the same ability to make like a skin tight mask. They would have had to do like a makeup contour, and then it would just the guy's face,
It would've been
That's
like
10
the
grand
Star
right there,
Trek.
boom.
and then it
Yeah.
would have been like
That's
there
like
would have been you would be able to see the seam around his face.
the Star
It looked-
Trek
it looked
TV
like shitty
show.
Star
They
Trek
just
stuff.
tape stuff on and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
But even then, I don't think that looks much worse than what it was.
No,
like,
I
it
think
would be
No.
the equivalent.
Yeah.
I bet if they did something.
I did think it was too much screaming though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet.
There's like scenes that are just 10 minutes when they're in the
Yelling.
hallway
Yeah.
and the monster's tearing up the hotel room. It's literally 10 minutes of people
Well, just,
screaming,
yeah, people screaming.
just people fucking yelling.
I was told to turn it down a few times
Yeah,
during
yeah.
these parts.
It's a bit.
It's
a
the
bit much.
overacting that makes it look shitty, you know.
Yeah, and like you said in the cold open, the lights turn off. He's like,
No!
No!
I've
Like
got a gun! Shoots at nothing 6 times.
Oh.
Or even when the first Doctor dies, he's just like, no, no,
Yeah.
no, no, no.
That's
Filming a podcast where it's funny, right?
But even you mentioned even that's Lynchian. I started watching
Yeah.
Twin Peaks.
There's a lot of like bad acting stuff in
Twin
Lynch
Peaks I don't
movies.
find
But
awesome.
those are that's deliberate as fuck though. Like I'm sorry, but I
Have you
can't.
watched Lost Highway?
Yeah.
Well, no, not Lost Highway. What's
Yeah,
the other
Lost
one?
Highway is good, dude.
What's
I
the
like
other
Lost
one? What's the other
Mulholland
one there?
Drive.
No, there's
Blue
Lost
Velvet.
Highway, but there's a really
Inland
weird...
Empire.
What?
Inland Empire.
Inland
stinks.
Empire.
When it's like
Yeah.
VHS handheld.
Yeah.
That was.
You guys don't
bad
like that?
acting.
That sucked, dude.
That sucked.
Inland
That was
Empire.
not
There was
That
really
made you
one.
not
There
like
was,
fucking
there was
to that.
one good scene in that entire thing, where like remember when they're doing it. I know it's aside, but like remember when they're in the movie set in like the movie thing.
No.
Yeah, I know, it's so... Like,
I don't remember any of it.
There's, like, earlier in the movie they showed the backside of this movie set. Then later in the movie they showed them on the movie set, and then she escapes from the backside. You're like, oh, it was like some third dimension, fourth dimension shit kind of going on there. But the acting was terrible in that movie.
I don't remember any of it.
It was bad.
I remember zooming on Laura Dern. That was fun.
I'm actually liking Twin Peaks
Are you really?
more than Lost Highway.
Yeah.
Are you watching the show right now?
Yeah.
It's an amazing show, bro.
The first one's hard for me.
Have you watched the entire show?
No, that's the thing. No.
Okay, you got to watch the entire show.
The first season I find is tough.
No, but
I think
when you watch the entire show, you'll get it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Kyle MacLachlan.
Yeah.
As Agent Dale Cooper.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, amazing.
Dude, phenomenal, hilarious.
I like him though. He's
awesome.
good though. He's
You
good
know,
in everything.
his character.
Mm-hmm.
If anyone ever asks me what camp is ever again,
It's
I'm
Dale
saying
Cooper,
it's Dale
yeah.
Cooper in fucking Twin Peaks. Dude,
Really?
he's fucking. His delivery is fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, he's amazing.
It's so fucking effortlessly hilarious
where are you
every
Twin
time.
Peaks?
Episode 2.
Okay.
Wait till dude, Twin
Sorry.
Peaks is the most mindfuck incredible show ever.
What sucks is that we did Firewalk with Me, which
Yeah.
was like the prequel.
Yeah.
Don't remember any of it.
That's
You don't
good,
need
though.
to. You don't
Fireworks
need to.
good though.
You don't
like
need
it
I
a lot.
enjoyed Firewalk,
Yeah,
but it's
good
like
time.
I keep seeing this shit about the girl, and I'm like, oh wait a minute, I
The
should
Laura
know what
Palmer?
happened. Yeah, I'm like every time I'm like, wait a minute, I know this person, but I can't place any of it.
When you finish Twin Peaks, you have to fucking call me right away
Okay.
because we're gonna have a conversation because it's a fucking crazy. I got some analysis on that fucking show.
Okay.
Blow your mind.
Okay.
Anyways, some bad acting in Twin Peaks, but
Yeah.
it's good. Like it's in good taste. I find.
Yeah,
You know.
but so yeah, what I was getting at was that some of the yelling,
Yeah.
some of the way it's shot with the yelling was Lynchian. I get that. When you first said Lynchian at the top of this podcast, I was like, I don't know what he's talking about. But now that I'm remembering certain scenes from some of his movies, I'm like, yeah, okay, I get it.
Yeah, he's got
More
some,
acting, less style though.
Yeah,
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 very
yeah.
style.
acting part
Style
of it.
over substance, though.
Well, yeah.
Completely.
Always.
The thing is, I think that's what the issue is. I think one of the main issues, okay, we're going to say budget constraints, time constraints, whatever, but I think if they were pushing more of the style over the story, I think this would have been more
There's some
memorable.
sick shots in here.
No, there is some sick shots. I just think that,
But they created the style though.
okay, really?
I don't know about that, dude. Because
Oh.
It's an old movie, man.
But 82.
it is an old
yeah.
movie, but Giallo was doing a lot of that style.
I know, but
the New York Ripper came out before this, and it's like,
I know, but the access to movies wasn't so great, right?
I guess
they
so.
might not have watched.
oh,
I guess
dude,
so.
Frank for sure watched the Italian horror movies. Dude.
Yeah, probably.
You're not making this movie without having seen
That's true.
every horror porno ever made from Italy.
No, I know, but like I'm saying, like the monster and the funny campiness of it.
Yeah.
I don't think.
But
I
I,
almost invented
Yeah,
that
no,
shit.
because this predates Cronenberg, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
by,
and
like-
it's Twilight, so.
It came out in 82, you said?
82.
So not by much, then. Cronenberg's like
I will
maybe-
say-
I would say Cronenberg is more the start of that kind of.
Yeah.
But again, I think the style, if they were really going into more like the style of the filmmaking, like they could have made this really psychedelic too, gory, psychedelic, fleshy. Like I think that I had like such a vision for this after it finished.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, we could have done this. Could have been so much more.
But it's probably a skill issue. Too,
I think so. I think it's like a budget issue, of course.
Yeah.
But I don't want to dismiss what they did. It's more like I think there's so much in this film that nowadays, oh man, if you had $1 million, you could do something pretty sick with this.
Yeah. Yeah, but
What-
then that'd be almost interesting to see if you take the $1 million one made today and this one, you go,
Yeah.
oh, which one's actually
Yeah,
better?
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't
This
know.
one's probably more fun.
I wouldn't change anything
Yeah,
about the movie.
exactly. This
So
one's
what
probably
exactly-
still-
okay,
Other than
wow.
the acting, I think it's perfect as it is. Bro.
But I
wouldn't change it.
hello.
Well, don't no dead air. Keep going.
Oh.
But I have a question about how like you guys see this film as kind of a staple in your horror. Because again, I'm kind of new to
We're
horror.
talking about reviewing this movie since we started this podcast.
No, I know, and that's my point. So, what exactly is it for you guys that makes this? Is it just because it's weird, so it's our thing? But do you find that there's a merit to this film as like part of the canon of your filmic upbringing, or is it just
Of that kind of
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
focus,
that kind of, like,
it's-
focus.
Yeah, it's always there for sure. Like you can't almost avoid it if you're looking down that kind of lens of
okay?
these kind of movies.
Okay.
I think it's. I mean, and I've experienced this with the horror genre specifically a lot, where a lot of the early films that are like the staples of the genre and the godfathers of whatever, there's a handful of there's hundreds of movies that never would have been made if Basket Case was never made.
That's true.
But that doesn't mean it's good.
Yeah.
Right.
It just means it was the first to do something like that.
Yeah.
And that deserves its own merit, whether
Right.
you like the movie a lot or not.
Absolutely.
And
And I think it's good.
Yeah.
What exactly about
Even
it
if
do you
it-
think is good?
I think
I
it's a fucking awesome movie.
Yeah. Even
I had
joking on
fun
it.
watching it,
Yeah.
and that's
Okay.
right.
That's fine.
And
Yeah.
also, like, other than the acting, it's well structured. The writing's decent. The way the flow of the movie works really well.
Even the
And the idea is good, and it's funny, and it's dumb, and it works so good. Just the acting is kind of like takes you out of the immersion, but
I'm not even bothered by it, dude. I find it just.
I'm not even. Yeah, I wasn't even that bothered. Like, me
You've
and
got
my mom-
some nostalgia bias
Yeah,
going
for sure,
on.
for sure.
I don't though. I watched it for the first time 2 years ago, and me and my mom watched it. I was like, "Mom, you want to watch a shitty, campy B horror movie?" She's like, "Yeah, let's do it just for fun." And we both, and my mom doesn't. She doesn't do the art movies like we do. You know, she doesn't understand Parasite. Like she thinks it's a bad movie kind of thing. You know, so even like our sensibility, she doesn't really get it. But we finished. Me and my mom finished the movie, and she's like, "That was a lot better than I thought it was going to be." I was like, "Yeah, I know, right?" I was like surprised too. I was
It's
like,
a good time. Though.
that was
It's
a
great
good time. It was a
Yeah.
good movie. I was like having like the acting sucks, but it was overall I thought a good movie.
Yeah, well, like you said about like the kind of foundation movies that,
Yeah.
like if you take a normal scale of good and bad, where it goes on the far bad side, even then I find like maybe the intention of it or like they're so genuine. I find that like you watch this compared to some movie from 10 years ago.
Yeah,
or
where they try
something.
too hard.
Yeah, and you're like, okay, well, yeah, the guy cuts him with an axe or
Yeah, we
something.
get
He's
it,
got
you
this.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
no,
Yeah.
nothing
Yeah.
sticks with you. With this, you watch that, you're like, this is fucking too much. This is like, you're going to
Yeah.
remember it, you know?
It's like it's,
You're
like
not
so
forgetting
bad
it.
it's good kind
Yeah,
of thing.
you're not forgetting. It's got a lasting something that other things later don't have that are too polished.
Yes, definitely. Because there's definitely some movies, horror movies that I've watched that have been released in the last decades that are like completely forgettable because they're not doing anything.
Right.
Yeah.
This movie did something, and it did enough that we're here today doing a podcast about it.
Yeah.
And you could tell when you watch it. I think maybe that comes with like a certain level of experience in the genre, but like there's a lot of classic foundational horror movies that I watched that I'm like, this was fucking dog shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like most of the Giallo films I watch, I don't enjoy.
Yeah, they're not very.
They're
fun
not
to watch.
good. There's like maybe 3 that I have been like, that ruled.
Yeah.
And then there's a lot that I'm like, I don't ever want to watch an Italian movie again.
Yeah.
But
I mean, Super
like
Mario Brothers.
like like Nick said, this right, whether you liked it or not, you will never forget it.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah. Yeah.
And yeah.
Like, you can always have that as a conversation piece. And, like, you're not
Yeah.
talking about Hansel and Gretel Get High, which is, like, the same...
I mean, I am.
No, but, like, it's the same level of production
Yeah.
and acting and everything. But this is 1,000 times better than that one. Even though
Yeah,
it's the same.
arguably the funniest, best part of Hansel and Gretel Get High is the title.
Yeah.
That's arguably the best part of that entire movie, you know? And the hot Latina girl.
Yeah, that's the thing.
That's it.
Nazi memorabilia and the hot Latina girl.
Yeah,
Fucking
yeah.
shit.
And the title.
Yeah. This too, it has such a good tagline on this. The tenant in room 7 is very small, very twisted, and very mad. Like, fuck. You can't get better than that.
Like this is the kind of movie where you know they had fun making it.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
like they took the little girl, be like, oh. I love that for them, you know.
Yeah.
So what didn't you like about this movie?
The acting, A.
Okay, what else?
B. It's not that I didn't. I think.
You think it's too campy, too B movie for your Marvel sensibility?
No, shut the fuck up about my fucking Marvel sensibilities. I don't have that anymore because it sucks now.
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
Now.
By the way, Marty Supreme will be back
Oh my
in Avengers
God.
Doomsday. Did you know that?
Timmy C?
No, he's gonna. Marty Supreme is making a cameo in Avengers Doomsday.
The actual ping pong player.
Yeah.
The character from
he's
the
gonna
movie.
kill Doctor Doom with his fucking. Anyway,
Yeah,
whatever.
that's fine.
But-
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
But no, okay. So what do I not like?
Yeah, other than the acting, what don't you like about this movie?
The fact of the matter is, I think I'm not a big fan of monster movies for horror when they're too out there. Like,
So it's not your thing, basically.
Not really my thing. Weirdly enough, like I'm a huge fan of like alien horror movies. Like if it's like from outer space, it's scary, that's great. But if it's like, or if it's a goblin or a leprechaun or something that's like on Earth, that's fine. This to me, abstract, kind of like anthropomorphic blobs, not into it.
Yeah, the opposite, dude.
Awesome,
You mentioned Leprechaun. There's a whole Leprechaun franchise horror movie.
Yeah.
I hate them.
Right.
Yeah,
No, they're not good. I'm not saying they're good either. What I'm saying is this isn't really part of my sensibilities in that sense. But that's it. But that's just me. Again, I think there's a lot of merit to how it's made. Very interesting, very crafty, very practical effects. Big fan.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like the score. Score is interesting. It's very minimal.
But would you think, like, what about it is bad though? Outside of your
Dante.
sensibilities.
Dante, what do you mean? What about it is bad? A lot of it's pretty bad.
I don't know what you mean.
Real. Okay,
I thought the lighting was pretty bad in most of it.
Dude,
I like
yeah,
the
it's
lighting,
so
actually.
flat. That's the thing too. It's some of it's filmed like a sexual harassment video from like the 70s.
That's awesome, dude.
No.
It's
I find the when they were in closed spaces,
Like the room.
the hotel room, the doctor waiting room, the doctor's office. I find a lot of those shots very boring.
I can see that.
Even when they're on the Statue of Liberty Island.
Yeah.
Ellis?
Is that Ellis Island?
Ellis Island, yeah.
I was like, this sucks. There's nothing going on. She takes off one boot. It's weird. They make out. They're both bad kissers.
the making out is awesome in the movie.
It's a
It is. I like when they're bad kissers. I
The
think it's more
tongue
interesting.
action is fucking.
But you only get that later. When they
Yeah,
kiss in front of the Statue of Liberty, it's just like.
Okay, here's the. I don't like the human element of this. I actually just don't like the human element of
The
this.
human element.
I don't like the fact
Dwayne?
that Dwayne. Yeah, I don't like the fact that Dwayne's the main conduit for this. Like, I don't give a fuck about Dwayne. Dwayne, like, I don't know why. I know.
Acting though.
You didn't
No,
want him to
it's
get the
not-
girl.
Oh, sorry.
You weren't rooting for him. You didn't want him to get the girl.
No, I don't give a shit about Dwayne. That's the
Really?
problem. It's like the Toxic Avenger dilemma. It's like you're watching a movie with the Toxic Avenger. I
What's
want.
that?
Oh my god, you guys never saw the Toxic Avenger?
No.
Toxic Adventure rules, dude.
Fucking
Toxic
awesome. We
Adventure
got to do this on the pod.
Yeah, Toxic Adventure's good.
It's about this
The
like
original, right? They just remade it.
yeah,
Did
they
they
did with
actually?
Peter Dinklage.
And
yeah.
Elijah Wood.
Really?
Yeah.
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 No, you,
But anyway, so it's an old campy trauma film. Yeah.
Mhm.
And anyway, so it's a Toxic Avenger problem. Too many humans in a horror movie kills the idea of it's a monster movie. It's like Stranger Things, or it's like any movie where they're like, oh, it's a monster, but then there's like a bunch of humans around it.
But Dwayne 2 is the monster.
But what else is?
He's not even a monster. He's human.
But that's the issue. It's
But
like
what else is the monster gonna hunt if not humans?
No. Hunt the humans. But why am I listening to Dwayne talk all the fucking time?
Julia, come here.
You know what I mean? It's like the substance. At a certain point, it becomes a monster.
Julia.
Or it's like Alien.
Sure.
At a certain point, there's Alien.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
Dwayne.
I see what you mean.
Dwayne should have been more the backdrop. It's kind of like, Elephant Man came to mind as well when I was watching this, mainly because of like the aesthetic of what it looked like. But
Rude.
well, no, but
I'm fucking with you.
but the when I'm watching this, right, you see Belial, okay, whatever, but Belial.
Yeah.
You have him. What we could have done is it could have been more of a silent, more introspective film about just Belial coming to grips with the idea that, oh my god, I cannot be human like Dwayne. What I would have changed in the movie is that Belial becomes jealous of the fact that Dwayne gets the girl. Belial becomes jealous of the fact that this could have been me. Because
He did what happened.
no, but in more the sense that like we should have had like a much more much more like bigger like sense of this is the main character and not Dwayne all the time.
But Dwayne and them, I find they're the same. Like, Dwayne is wrestling between the monster and the human. He's the in-between.
Dude,
He's like...
the funniest part about this movie is imagining what Belial is telling Dwayne when they're having those telekinetic conversations. And like Dwayne's trying to sleep and Belial's like, He's like, dude, I don't want to talk right now. I just imagine Belial being, so I saw this fucking movie. And he's like, dude, I don't want to talk right now. But I'm talking right now. I need someone to talk to. I'm fucking bored. Like, I could just imagine Belial just talking about all this meaningless shit. Like a fucking, like, ADHD girl to Dwayne. And he's like, oh, no, I can't talk right now. So I think that's the funniest part about the movie. Is those conversations and trying to imagine what Belial's saying. I think it's fucking hilarious. Are you recording?
Well, we just lost battery on this.
How long were we talking without battery?
I think 2 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because I don't have... There's no sound on this.
Yeah,
But anyway,
we'll be on
that's my opinion. You know?
What?
I mean,
Are we back on?
that's like my opinion, man.
I mean, for most of the movie, I was assuming there would be some more indication that the twist is that Belial did die, and Dwayne is just insane. Right?
That'd be awesome.
That's why they was called Basket Case. He's a basket case. He has schizophrenia.
No, it's called the monsters because it's in the basket.
Yeah.
No, I know, but the double entendre.
That would be awesome.
That was my interpretation.
But even like Belial's, it's kind of like his
Right, yeah,
that's what he
exactly,
wants
yeah.
to do, kind of.
But the basket could be empty the whole time, and the movie still works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that'd been sick.
And
I would have actually really enjoyed that movie a lot more.
Well, that's how I interpreted it. That's to
Yeah,
me, that
wow.
is the movie.
Well, that's the ending. They're back together. They were always together. There's no difference.
Right,
between
exactly,
them.
And I think, right, the only time where that kind of falls apart is when he's on Ellis Island, because then someone gets killed back at the hotel. But his perception of time could also be warped. There's no who fucking cares? It's with this movie.
It's
You know,
like 3 scenes while they're still making
Yeah.
out in the sun. And he's like, I gotta sleep and fight. And you're like, well, it's the middle of the day, and it's like, the time doesn't matter. Or anything.
Even when he gets back into the hotel room to give Belial the TV before he goes on his date, it's dark outside.
Yeah.
And then he runs out and it's broad daylight and he's going on a date.
Yeah.
That's what I mean with the lighting.
The literal light.
Yeah, because the lighting in every place, like they definitely had that hotel room, or this.
They probably had like one light on them.
But they probably had that hotel room for a couple hours, so they filmed every single scene they needed to do in that hotel room all at once.
Tonight.
So it's the exact same lighting, no matter what time of day it actually is in the movie.
That's fucking awesome.
Because it never fucking changes.
I love that.
And the only time they shoot the window is when it's nighttime. Whenever it's a day scene in the hotel room, they never show that angle.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty confident they just booked a hotel room for the night, shot the entire movie in that hotel room in one
Screamed all
night.
night long.
Yeah. And then moved on to a different
Good
set.
thing. But yeah, man.
Which, you know, it's like, come on, get 2 lamps. Just a second lamp is all you fucking needed, just so it would be a little different, you know.
Blue and orange, and then you said.
But yeah, so in terms of the human aspect of it, I find, from my interpretation of Belial not being there, right? He died in the surgery.
That's interesting. I like that.
Then
I like that a lot.
Then that fixes it.
That fixes a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Because again, I don't like that. There's this. I don't know who the fuck said this, but there was this one director who's like, "You never show the monster in a horror movie. Don't show a monster in the horror movie. You never show them. Otherwise, people are gonna not be afraid." I hate that.
I think that was Spielberg with Jaws.
Oh, was it?
I think
Okay.
so,
Well,
yeah.
he's an idiot. Cause shout out. I don't like that. I really love. I want to see your monster. You spend so much time designing it and making it. I don't want to see it in the fucking dark with shadows. Give me a monster.
It's not never show the monster. It's don't show the monster in the first act.
Yeah, but then again.
Because think about Alien.
Yeah.
If you saw the xenomorph in the first few seconds of the movie, you'd be like, okay, well, I know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, exactly.
Kills the suspense is all he meant.
You can still have suspense with or without a creature.
He's
I
seen a lot more
disagree.
movies than we have, so.
I know.
I think they blow their load too soon in this by showing Belial the full. I like the hand, the teasing, the hand, the face.
There should have been a suspense for him coming out of the basket.
But the whole body, I think they blew their load too soon.
What whole body? No, I'm kidding.
But even then, it's still like a half an hour now into it before you see like.
Yeah, I think it should have been like an hour.
Yeah, it's about yeah. Okay.
I think it should have been closer to the climax where you finally see his whole form.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. Oh, what the
Yeah.
But yeah, man. I look. I think there's a lot of merit to the film, but again, I don't think it's like an inherently good movie. Like it's a movie that you have fun to watch for. Like you can have fun watching it, but that doesn't make it a good movie. But again, art is subjective.
And that's fine. I find it.
It's
the full
not.
opposite,
It's not.
though.
But that's a different conversation.
I find it like it's got no merit, and that makes it good, though.
Interesting.
I'm thinking it's backwards. You know,
Expand.
no skill, no money, no production,
Okay.
and there's
Practical
magic
effects,
in it.
craftsmanship. There's
Oh
skill.
yeah,
You can't deny
but
it.
I mean, to an extent, craftsmanship.
Yes. Sure.
And like even then, like the sum of all the stuff, there's a little fairy dust in it that makes you
Yeah.
go, "This is something a little different than
Yeah.
what
yeah,
you
yeah.
expect it to be."
But
Like,
also in the '80s, early '80s, with $10,000 budget, I don't think we're making anything better than that.
I could.
I don't think.
Um,
I don't know. I've never tried.
but like in this lane too.
in this lane, like I
Yeah.
don't think like, if we had to make this exact movie, with that budget, I don't think you're gonna make something better.
Dude, I really like the
quality-wise, you know?
schizophrenic angle you're doing. I like that angle. That's really changed my.
I mean, that's how I
perception of this.
interpreted the whole film.
Dude, that's awesome. I would love that. But then
That's what happened.
Why not? That's how I interpreted it. Death of the author, man. Who cares what Frank thought?
Yeah, I know, but I don't know. Maybe that I like that a lot more. I like that a lot more for sure.
Because it was literally just like the Ellis Island thing that kind of bore a hole in that. But then I was like, you know what, dude?
Fuck the Ellis Island thing. Happened during the day, and then he left that night.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, you know, for all we know, those two events didn't happen at the same time.
Yeah. I
We're,
agree.
we're trusting the perspective of all these fucking losers who live in this random
I like
deadbeat
the
hotel.
movie even without that interpretation.
Yeah, me too.
So
Me too.
I think that interpretation improves the movie significantly.
It does.
But he's so ready to jump on. It's a fucking bad movie.
No, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's not that bad.
But I like it. I think it's a good movie even without that interpretation. I think it's great.
Okay, well, let's flip your question on you then. What
Yeah.
specifically did you
What do
like about it?
about this?
Oh man, like I said, I like the structure. I like the overall writing, not necessarily the dialogue.
I think the structure was stupid.
I thought it worked.
I did not like the flashback.
The flashback's too long.
at
You should
all.
have cut that up in 3, maybe.
Yep,
Yeah,
I agree.
flashbacks were too
The
long, but-
flashbacks, there's so many scenes of him having a hard time sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
Make that his fucking dreams.
But you
Cut it up, and put it that in his dreams.
But I thought it flowed relatively well. Like it was effective. Like it worked.
Except for that
Yeah.
part, the flashback, 15 minutes, and then you're back at
It
the
didn't.
drunk scene.
It didn't
It's like,
not
fuck.
work. You know. And I love the campiness. I love the B-ness of the movie. I like how it's kind of bad. I like the low quality, low budgetness of it. I think it's great.
Yeah, fair.
I think it's fucking fun. It's a fun ass movie
I also
to watch.
thought it was fun. I had fun watching it.
It's
yeah.
one of the funnest movies I ever watched.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the second funnest movie, right? Because the most fun movie was Bad Biology.
Yeah, exactly. Right. But that like Bad Biology is intently made to be fun.
Yes, yeah.
This is not necessarily made to be fun.
And
it
I
just
think
happens
that's
to be fun.
I think that's a direct product of the reception the Basket Cases
Yeah, for
had,
sure.
right?
Yeah.
And that definitely influenced Frank to make more fun, to lean into the
Lean into the
camp.
stupidity of the
Yeah.
movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like what I liked about it the first time watching it is that it was much better than I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be really
Oh,
bad.
100%. I'm with you on that one. I thought it was gonna be horrible.
Yeah, you
It's
think
bad.
horrible right now.
I think it's a no. I don't. Okay, I think it's
Just
bad.
be honest, Slash. Just say what you think.
No, I actually think it's bad. I think it's a bad film, but it's not horrible. Bad in the sense that, listen, it's not Hereditary, you know.
Yeah.
It's not.
It's better than Hereditary.
Alien.
I would
Jeez,
say
no.
that.
Whoa, I'm sorry, but like I really do believe that art is subjective.
It's not.
Okay, fine, but if it's not, then you should clearly think that this is not as good as Hereditary. If you really telling me right now,
I did not say. I was joking.
oh, thank God.
No, somebody else laughed when I said that. I was like,
No, because I know you enjoy the movie, but I really do hope that you're not going to tell me that this
Yeah.
is like.
Well, I understand what you are saying.
Yeah.
But
I'm just trying to fuck with.
I
you,
also
right?
think this is objectively a good movie.
yes, I.
Because if you're not judging on a craft, you're judging on enjoyability or popcorn. You can sit down and laugh.
Yeah.
Then it's a different scale, and then you can judge it.
I guess.
Even in Craft, $10,000 budget in the '80s. This is
35.
great
35,
craft.
35.
35, whatever. It's a.
Whatever, dude. That's like a triple.
It's effective with that kind of budget.
Yeah.
I find in the '80s when
I
this stuff
also-
wasn't common and it wasn't You know, it was kind of groundbreaking. I think even technically it's a good movie.
I also there's a lot of even aesthetically. There's like, you know, when you see like movies like Poor Things.
Yeah.
Or
Begonia.
I don't know. I can't name any other right now. But movies where they very obviously reference a painting.
Yeah.
There's a shot.
Lighthouse.
Lighthouse. Good. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
There's a specific shot in a movie.
Shutter
that
Island.
is an
With Steph Clint.
exact, not an exact, but like a
It's
reference.
reference.
Yeah.
Compositionally the same as a famous painting. This film doesn't do that specifically, but it is so
clearly,
baroque.
Yeah.
It is.
You can pause, like, anytime there's more than 3 characters on scene, you can pause it, and it's like a fucking baroque.
It's great, yeah.
It's
A million
all
people
of the
looking at
exactly
something.
the whole staircase, everything in the hotel that isn't in the bedroom,
Especially at the
is
front desk.
so
of the
cool.
of the
Yeah,
hotel.
it's
Oh my
awesome.
God.
Guys, I'm be honest, I'm buying into your basket case propaganda. It's like you're changing
it's like
You're just being
dude,
peer
this
pressured.
fucking
It's
yeah,
even,
you are. You're changing my opinion while this podcast is going on.
Herzog,
Yeah.
right? When you look at Strocheck and stuff, he was referencing that German painter who does like those
The
paintings
big
of
landscape.
Wait, which German
not the
painter?
big, not the big landscapes, not the big landscapes, but
It's
the.
Austrian.
That's what I thought you were too.
How about the German expressionism there?
Who are
No,
you
the
talking
one
about?
I don't know if he's actually a German. He might not be a German painter. My apologies. But the guy who
No, he
it's the
wasn't.
diner scene.
Oh, okay. He's American, no?
Oh, he's American, okay, but you know what painter I mean, right?
I'm
Where
pretty
he
sure
paints
the
these
the exterior. And
exactly,
they're all
yeah.
sitting down, yeah.
And his whole thing was like the loneliness in the metropolitan setting, right?
Yeah.
This
For
movie
sure,
has
you
that
love
too.
God,
Like
what's
all
his
the
name?
yeah, he's got that famous diner painting.
Yeah.
Ed
Oh,
Hopper.
Yeah, Hopper.
He's not German. He's American.
Right, so my
Yeah,
bad.
They just said that, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Ed Hopper.
I assumed he was German because Herzog liked him.
Oh no, Edward Hopper. Yes. Well, Nighthawks is in my
He's a
room.
German heritage.
So
Yeah.
this in the New York shots.
Oh, absolutely.
And, there's a lot of that in there
I
too.
love Basket Case.
That's what I'm saying. This like, if you get past the fact that it's a fucking B horror movie, there's actually a lot. I think there's a lot more going on. I think.
Damn, I
It's
gotta
a lot
watch
more
this
going for
again.
it than you'd think. Like, it's like...
Yeah, and I don't know if it was accidental.
The shots are well constructed.
Oh,
they're
I don't
well-
think it
they're well
is.
I don't think so either.
I don't think
'cause-
any art is accident. I really do believe no art is accident.
Right, because
That's insane.
I
Well, the
think
reception
genuinely,
was accidental.
for sure, Frank was aware of
Yeah.
this art,
Okay. More of that.
For sure.
and
More of that.
subconsciously, those are the things he thought was pretty, and so his movie looks like those things.
Yeah.
Because there's like, because the cold open, I was like, oh, this is gonna be a fun movie, and then like every 20 minutes there's a shot where I was like, oh, the phone,
Yeah.
I could fucking frame this, dude. That's fucking sick.
Yeah. And even after the cold, there's some funny shit. Like, remember when he's walking with the basket, and the drug dealer's trying to sell him drugs?
Yeah.
Like, I got methadone, I got weed, I got blah blah blah, I got this, I got that.
Yeah.
He's like, man, what the fuck? Fuck you.
Yeah. What the fuck is your problem?
And Dwayne just doesn't even look at it. He's walking so slowly.
But yeah, the receptionist, the frame, there's 7 people hanging around them, they're all leaning, dude. That's such a fucking nice shot.
Yeah, it's very like Italian restaurant.
Yeah, that's like gonzo photography, fucking old school New York. Like it just
The
looks.
Warriors.
Yeah, exactly, dude. It's fucking. There's something there, dude.
It's fucking awesome. He's changing his
Man,
rating.
I am. No. In live right now, this is a live feed. I'm changing my rating of this right now. But you know what? I'm gonna have my rating before, and I'm gonna have my rating of the aesthetic of the movie.
Yeah. Well, check this
Personally-
out. Rewatch it again.
Yeah.
On mute and put like a fucking jazz album on top of it, dude. It'll blow your mind.
Like a bebop, cowboy bebop.
Yeah, exactly.
No. You gotta put like "Bitches Brew" by Miles Davis.
Yeah.
But no, I really. Again, it's just I think that the narrative of this
Or Frank Zappa.
Yeah, there you go.
aesthetically, like I liked it. Aesthetically, it's cool, but yeah, narratively, I just didn't like it as much. That's just me. But that's me, because again, Dante, art is subjective.
Yeah.
It's not subjective. Stop saying that.
Well, if art wasn't subjective, then Avengers wouldn't
Your
have made $1
enjoyment
billion.
of art is subjective.
No, just because people buy it doesn't mean it's good.
Yeah. What do you mean? What?
Fentanyl.
Probably rocks, dude.
Yeah.
Probably
Whoa.
rocks, dude.
Shouts out to fentanyl.
Oh no.
Shouts
Yeah.
out to. Never mind. I was
Yeah.
gonna go too far.
Bring back the lewds.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, lewds are probably weak. By today's standards, dude.
Excuse me.
You probably do lewds at a rave and be like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
Oh,
I have the funniest Quaalude story too. When I used to live with my cousin Dylan, one night he went out with his girlfriend and they did a bunch of fucking, did some Quaaludes, they did a bunch of shit, right? Fuck, his girlfriend comes home with Dylan. Fucking like, he's literally like passed out and she's holding him over the whole shoulder. He's like, Dante, what the fuck do I do? I'm like, okay, you gotta bring him upstairs. And so and they went to a Halloween party, he has fucking face paint all over his face. He's going upstairs and he hits his face on the top, like the little podium at the top of the stairs. So there's like red paint on it for like a year. And then I'm like, Alex, you got strip Dylan naked and throw him in the bathtub and just leave him there. He's passed out. Like he's totally out, right? So she does that. I'm playing video games with my voice. 3 hours later, you just hear the shower turn on. Babe, you knew exactly what to do. Oh, I love you so much. And I was like, see, I told you, bro. That's my cousin. I know what to do now.
That's funny. Oh man.
Fucking good time, man. Yeah.
We doing favorite scenes?
Favorite shots?
Alright,
Yeah.
do you have anything else to talk about? Alright, it's gonna be a quick episode.
Yeah, let
no?
me just check the notes here. We're only at an hour here.
Yeah, we
Hour
can do,
7.
we don't have to do 3 hours every movie. you
No,
know?
I know, I'm just saying.
Yeah, like that Dune podcast.
Yeah,
was
what else
nuts.
you got?
First note here is Dwayne's hair gets bigger in every scene.
I noticed that too. He's got like 7 different haircuts. Well, same haircut, 7 different
But
sizes. Yeah.
Bigger each time. And the love interest too, that's a wig she's got on the whole time.
Is it?
Yeah, they said on Wikipedia it's because she was in a punk band and shaved her head. And
Rock and roll.
That's
Fuck,
fucking
we have to
awesome.
get you a wig. So
That's
she has
awesome.
a wig on the whole time.
I thought she was the best actor. She was the best actor, I find.
She was the
Mhm.
her and the Bilal.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But that's why I was surprised she wasn't in anything else.
Yeah.
Like, not
She
even
was pretty
anything
good.
Frank ever made. Because I thought she was pretty...
I also really
Better
liked
than everyone else.
She
Cutler.
died at the end though, dude.
I also like Cutler too, the woman veterinarian.
Cutter.
Yeah,
There's
Cutter.
no L.
Cutter, yeah.
Mhm.
She
Yeah.
was like, you could tell she was intentionally almost doing that
Yeah.
bad acting, and it worked.
See, but this is why I think maybe Frank did want the movie to be funny, because he named the doctor who cut them apart Cutter.
I think he thought that was tough, dude. I think
Really?
He was like,
Yeah.
You think he was like,
"Fire."
oh, dude, they're gonna love this,
I
dude.
think he did.
There's no
I
way.
think he did.
I'm gonna spell it with a K and 2 T's so they don't notice right away.
Yeah.
It worked. I didn't notice right away.
So funny.
I didn't notice until you just said it right now.
I noticed when I saw it written when it was like Dr. Cutter veterinarian. I was like, oh, great. I get it.
I like how they got veterinarians to do this fucking surgery and not like doctors,
Yeah, that was it.
like actual physicians. But favorite shot? You don't do favorite shots?
That was all your notes.
I had one more, but it was another Wikipedia grab.
You
Okay.
usually have notes. Where are they?
I didn't take any notes for this movie. I literally watched
Just raw
it.
dogged it.
I watched it on the bus on my way to and from school.
Okay.
And I bet it was good as fuck.
As Martin
So-
Scorsese
too.
intended.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So
Frank Henenlotter. Sorry, way better director.
I agree.
I agree. Scorsese's fucking overrated. Right?
Yeah, I agree. He's a good director,
He's good.
but I agree he is overrated.
I didn't say overrated.
Save that
Especially
for
by the
pod.
film studies fucks like you, huh?
Mhm.
But so
Yeah,
is
for sure.
Spielberg, and so is
That whole class.
Spielberg,
Yeah.
man, I don't know. Hit or miss for me.
yeah. I agree.
Like, story-wise, he can't write for the life of him. I don't know.
Yeah, you can't. Some people can't do everything. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, he's not the only one that works on his films. There's people that write his film for him.
No, but
Yeah, that's what he's
some of the movies he's written, though, and it's like,
E.T.
yeah, not great. I don't
Was
like
that him?
E.T. Yeah.
Didn't like it.
I don't like E.T.
I don't like it either.
scares me.
I mean, it worked.
More than this?
See, talk about showing a monster too early in the goddamn movie.
He's not a monster, though, E.T.
He's a friend.
He's a friend.
Dude, I don't know. E.T. for me was like bizarrely not fun. I had no fun watching E.T.
Okay, be a kid in the 80s and say that again, bro. You're not going to say that. They fucking love that
Mackin' me,
shit.
bro.
What?
Mackin' me.
Mac at me?
You know that
Mac and
McDonald's
me.
propaganda? It was like a ripoff of E.T. like a year after.
The fight with the like, he's got. They just lifted his belly basically. It's just E.T. with a
It's like
lifted
an
belly.
E.T. and he likes cheeseburgers from McDonald's. And in order to go see his family,
What the fuck
They-
is that?
This
You've
rules,
never.
though. This
We'll
one
show you a
does
picture.
rule,
You'll
yeah.
recognize. It's a
I don't know
meme.
what's that to do with the quality of E.T.
No,
it's
he's
'cause
saying
it's a
Mac and me's
ripoff
better, but it's a
of
meme.
E.T.
Oh.
Yeah, anyway, whatever.
It's like saying Spaceballs is better.
Like I
than Star
said, be a
Wars.
kid when
Actually,
E.T.
Spaceballs
comes out,
is
it
better
is.
than Star. Yeah.
And do you know they're
Spaceball.
making a second one called
I did,
Spaceball 2?
Yeah.
Oh, I want to go see. I
It's
love
called
Spaceballs so
The
much.
Hunt for More Money.
That's awesome.
I love Spaceballs.
Me too. Spaceballs
That's my
is
favorite
fucking
parody movie of all time. Is Spaceballs.
Really?
Ooh, wow.
Yeah, like
Mine is
intentionally
Robin
parodying
Hood Men in
another
Tights.
movie.
Yeah.
It's Spaceballs.
Have you seen Robin Hood Men in Tights?
I have.
It's
Spaceballs
awesome.
is way better.
Really? Oh, man.
Spaceballs is way
That's
better.
interesting.
What's mine? That's a tough question.
Best parody?
Yeah, best parody, best intentional scary movie.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Scary
yeah.
movie.
Scary Movie's up there.
Scary
but
Movie
I
1,
think
dude,
Spaceballs
they
is better than Scary
revolutionized it,
Movie.
dude.
Yeah.
I think Scary Movie's better than Spaceballs is better than Scary Movie. Yeah.
No, I like Not Another Teen Comedy.
As a fucking teenager, I genuinely liked all of those movies.
Yeah, they're pretty fun.
All of
Epic
those
movie?
fucking epic movies.
Awesome,
All of those
dude.
fucking movies I thought were hilarious.
Epic Movie was hilarious. Dude, I remember Epic Movie.
Fucking Willy
Not
Wonka
another
scene.
disaster movie.
Oh,
all
hell
of those
yeah.
fucking.
when they go to Narnia in Epic Movie and the goat does like a Cribs tour.
Yeah, dude, hilarious.
Genius.
Yeah, they were. I think they were all good.
They're so funny, dude.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, it was fucking sweet. I can't name a bad
But
parody.
Spaceballs is like the thing is like Scary Movie. Actually, maybe not Scary Movie because Scary Movie's like first one's actually a good movie.
That's
Yes.
really good.
Yeah.
That first
But like
one.
Epic Movie, Disaster Movie, these are like bad movies, but they're funny. The jokes are
Yes.
funny.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
But
like-
Spaceballs and Scary Movie one,
they're
those are
just
like
live
actually
action
good movies.
Family Guy cutaways. Like all the other movies
Yeah.
are just that.
But Spaceballs is fucking hilarious. Anyways,
There's one big one we're forgetting about.
Oh.
It's a sci-fi, I think.
Spaceballs.
No.
The Hunger Game one. Where
Starship Trooper.
No. You're
Ooh,
talking
that's a
about
good one.
Galaxy Quest.
That's a really good one.
I've
Oh
never seen
yeah, with
That's
Tim
a good
Allen
movie.
and
Maybe that is what I'm talking
But
about.
is that
They're
a
making
spoof,
fun of
though?
Star Trek in that one.
Yeah, there's a Star Trek one that I'm thinking
Yeah,
of.
it's Galaxy Quest.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've never
Starship
seen that,
Troopers is pretty good though. I'm
That's
doing my
Paul
part.
Vorahaven. That's the same guy who did fucking Showgirls and Basic Instinct and
Really?
Well, it's because it's
Vendetta,
actually
yeah.
more of a parody. They're making fun of the military-industrial complex in the U.S.
Yeah.
And it's like also it's kind of like honestly I thought it was like a parody of Dune.
Oh, dude, fucking Team America.
Oh yeah.
That's not a parody. That's not a direct parody of a different movie.
That's more of a satire. You're right.
It's a
Yeah,
satire.
satire, not parody.
Team America's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
Though.
yeah.
I love Team America.
Okay, favorite shots.
My favorite shot is the shot where Cutter gets stabbed
Nice.
in the face.
Hell yeah.
That was my favorite shot.
It's
Easy.
a good one. Yeah, it's nice.
Easy.
Yeah.
Or like any shot of the desk there, like you were saying.
Yeah.
The front desk.
Yeah.
Me, 59 minutes in, it's his dad. It's during the flashback scene. It's his dad going to the basement. Before he goes down the stairs, there's the silhouetted long landing.
Brick
you see,
wall?
like through. No, it's black on either side of the frame, and you see like a long hallway.
Oh,
and he kind
yes.
of comes in, he's full silhouette, goes sideways, looks,
Yeah.
and then walks down. More of like an artsy kind of shot for what the movie is.
Yeah.
But it stands out in that way.
Mine is really the stop motion of when he throws the chair, but also I'm a big sucker for grainy night shots. So when he's walking in the alleyway, not the alleyway, but like he's walking on the street on the sidewalk, there's a bunch of neon signs with the basket.
The intro.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
I like that. It really felt like Taxi Driver.
Yeah,
It felt
yeah.
like After Hours. It
Felt very
like,
Saturday Night Fever.
Yeah,
You're walking down the street.
yeah,
Two, give me two.
yeah. No, but yeah, you could easily see just like John Travolta walk past him.
Yeah, you could have. Yeah, I would. I wouldn't have. It wouldn't have shot.
He almost
me.
did at the end there when they're all like, what's happened? Are you okay? And the fucking guys. I don't know if it's before they fell down.
Yeah.
Well, all the people are like watching this happen, and there's just a guy in a tank top just walking, just not giving. a
That
shit.
happens a few times too. Even when he's
Yeah.
first getting shown like the apartment or the hotel room, people are just walking in the hallway that like take your attention away.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
like directing mistakes, where
Yeah.
you wouldn't want some
noticed
weird
that.
character to kind of pause, look in for a second, and walk by.
Well, I don't
Yeah.
think they shut down the hotel or the apartment
I
building
think
to
they
film.
just-
I'm
I think
sure
these
those are just
people
people
happen
who
walking
just
by,
fucking
yeah.
yeah.
I will say, I want to say, message to everyone: make movies dirty again. Like honestly, I
Oh,
love.
yeah, dude.
Like
Oh, yeah.
do I like the movie narratively? No, but like I really like it when movies are ugly. I love
Yeah.
that shit.
Even just
That's
like
awesome.
in terms of makeup and costume design, like the difference between House of Dragons and the original Game of Thrones.
Dude,
Like you can tell they're on a
House of Dragons
set.
is way too
The-
polished.
the
Just
thing
too
is-
polished, yeah.
That what happens, what's happening with
Film.
modern cinema
Yeah.
and TV
Yeah.
is that everything's so polished. It looks like I'm watching
There's no personality.
people in cosplay at Comic-Con.
Yep.
Mhm.
They don't.
Yep.
It doesn't look fucking real. It
There's
looks like
no
people in
personality.
costumes.
There's no personality.
Like it's
Lizards.
yeah,
Yeah.
and like yes, maybe it's like a more beautiful costume, but
it's not in the end though.
yeah, and like you're telling me you're medieval, you don't have a washing machine, and your dress is that fucking clean.
Mm-hmm. Or nice teeth and everything.
Yeah,
Also, yeah, that's actually really interesting because it's almost like all the characters are pretty. not pretty, but like all the characters' clothing is nice.
Yeah.
Whereas in Game of Thrones, like you had the nobles, and you had like the...
Everyone else is fucking caked in mud the
Yeah.
whole fucking series.
Yeah.
As they should be.
Yeah.
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 Even like the way it's kind of shot too. Like
Yeah.
a lot of backgrounds
Yeah.
I find are so like
Yeah.
it's too clean or too that's the perfect exposure for the background with the window and this and everything. You're
Yeah.
like, well, it's too good to be real.
They're doing this thing too
it's
a lot
fake.
with like Netflix movies
Mm.
where everything is super shallow. All the backgrounds are blurred.
I can't see shit.
Yeah.
it's
so annoying.
only
Yeah.
the characters that are in focus.
Mhm.
Oh,
So
there's,
that
there's a
when
video on
so
YouTube
that when
about
you're
this.
cooking and you turn back to the TV, you focus right in on what's going on.
Yeah.
It's
No
like
one
all
does
this
deep
fucking.
focus anymore.
It's crazy.
Yeah, nobody does that anymore.
It's whack.
Or even like camera movement, really. People don't
Yeah.
do a lot of.
I was gonna say even Stranger Things season 5.
Oh, dude, I didn't even watch it.
Dude, even Vecna when he's in monster form looks clean.
I heard everything
It's like,
about
what
it.
the
Is
fuck is
apparently
this,
that-
dude?
Season 4 slap. I liked it, and then
I didn't like it.
Oh, really?
No.
Oh, I like the sci-fi weird.
I like season 3. Everyone hated season 3. I love season 3.
Yeah, season 3 was not bad.
But yeah, even the monsters in season 5 look clean.
Oh, that's not.
It's
good.
like weird.
I don't
like
know. Everyone
you
hates
can
this.
tell it's a plastic suit when they look clean. Like fucking
Mm.
toss some dirt on there, dude.
Yeah, but
It's weird.
basket case, man.
Yeah, my favorite shot was when I don't remember her name, the love interest.
Sharon?
Casey, basket Casey. No, it's more of a pun, really. I don't know.
I think Casey was actually the neighbor's name though.
That's funny as hell.
When she runs out of the apartment when they're about to have sex, and then Belial interferes and she runs down the stairs. She runs down the stairs and they're like at even intervals there's someone in the stairwell, and they all gradually turn around to look at her go down,
Okay.
and then she leaves and it's just like 3 bodies facing away from the camera. I thought that was a really nice shot.
There's some sick hallway down
Yeah.
shots like that.
Yeah, all those staircase shots I thought were
Yeah,
fucking
all
cool.
the sticker shots are
Yeah,
good.
but
One-
that one stuck with me the most.
Nice.
One I remember from way back in the day, like from this fucking DVD, this rip here. There's some cutaway, just like a nothing throwaway like setup shot of looking down the hallway with just some dude walking and then walking by a bit, or he just hangs out in the hallway or something. I missed it this time watching it, but I remember that like vividly, and I remember thinking about that later, like, oh, what a filmmaking choice to do, to just cut to like nothing.
Yeah.
Just have some weird guy there, and you're like, was that part of anything? Am I supposed to think something about that?
It's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
pillow shot. Pillow shot.
Yeah, well, I that stuck with me. I remember
Very
for
Ozu.
almost, yeah, where you're just looking at a stairwell, and you're like, am I supposed to
Just
think
a
something
base. Just
here?
a base in the corner.
See, Frank
Yeah.
walked so Ozu could run.
Yeah, exactly.
Letterboxd
Yeah.
I don't know if they're gonna
reviews.
Be,
I feel like they're gonna be
interesting.
Actually, I saw them a little. They're all over the place.
Oh really?
Yeah, there's 5 stars, 1 stars, 3.5 stars. Like they're really all over the
Julia,
place.
what do you think?
The rating's like 3.3 or something.
Yeah, 3.2. It's true. There's a lot of mid reviews, a lot of 3 stars
Yeah.
on here. I was expecting it to be like
5 and 0.
flat and then 5,
Yeah.
just for all the people who are watching it, just for the.
The meme.
Yeah, 5-star review. There's a lot of those. 3 stars. There's something maniacally impressive about a movie where the only good performance comes from a screaming flesh basketball.
Best actor in the whole thing.
Yeah.
Best humper.
Oh, whoa.
Here we go. 5 stars from Nathan Goodbye,
Wow. What's
who
his favorite
has
movies?
their Cash App and Venmo in their bio.
Send him some money
For
for
some
this.
reason.
Pay him for this, dude.
Their favorites are Big Black live at CBGB's.
Documentaries.
I don't know. It's like a live concert.
Yeah.
Cringe.
What's his only favorite movie?
Unfinished film. Sequence in memory of Peter Hujar by David Wojnarowicz. Wow, what something.
Don't know any of
It's a
these.
15-minute movie.
No good.
The Irishman.
Sick.
Scorsese.
What
Nice,
the
dude.
hell? That's a horrible choice.
And Monster Hunter with Mila Jokovic.
Oh, that's a great choice. I like that.
That's a wild
That's
choice of movies.
so
there.
funny.
That's a crazy. I'm sure he tells that to all the first dates he had.
Yeah.
So yeah.
My favorite movie.
It's better than telling all your first dates that Cat in the Hat's a French new wave movie.
Yeah, and you will learn about this in the upcoming puppets.
So he gave Basket Case 5 stars, and he says, "A tale of love, gone both right and wrong, within and without a family." How monsters are defined, not born. How good intentions sometimes cannot divert disaster. Why letting your ex-conjoined twin talk you into a campaign of murderous revenge is more than likely a terrible idea, with lasting consequences beyond what may or may not have been intended. A warm and lovingly rendered portrait of early 1980s New York City Times Square culture, from low-rent hotels with stairwells full of trash to adult theaters that show kung fu triple features to grimy bars that are home away from home to seedy doctors' offices with poor lighting. Basket Case is not a film that offers any answers to how we should be with ourselves, our families, our loved ones, our neighbors. But it is one which honors the difficulties in mediating the tensions within all of our relationships and does so with honesty and compassion.
We got reviews.
Yeah, welcome back. Sorry
yeah.
for the... I mean, if you're listening, there was absolutely no delay there.
I'm gonna leave the 20 minutes in.
Of us
Just
going
blank,
outside.
yeah.
20 minutes of dead air. But leave the audio with just no video for that whenever the camera died.
I mean, this runs.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Like,
Yeah.
This thing's good for 7 fucking hours.
That's
straight.
true. We got 2 cameras. Let me just pick a random review here. 3.5. No, let's pick a worse one. We've done good reviews. Let's find one that's bad.
Just while you find that, there's a little thing I read there. This is another Wikipedia thing where it says here on the back of the cover, Basket Case is the sickest movie I've ever seen, by Rex Reed, a critic. And apparently the story is that he'd gone to see the movie and he hated the movie. And on the way out, Henenlotter was just asking everybody, and he knew he was a critic, and he was like, "Hey, what'd you think of the movie?" And he didn't know who it was. Like, he didn't know it was Henenlotter asking him. He's like, "The movie's sick, sickest movie." He's like, "Oh, perfect tagline."
I love when directors do that. Though. That's awesome.
That's all. Yeah, that is fucking awesome.
See, I'm sure he had fun making it, and that's the point. I'm sure he wanted this to be funny. You know what I mean? Like, if you're the type of guy who is like, "Oh, I don't really give a fuck about the critics," clearly you got a sense of humor. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But also, this movie's in the museum, or
This is MoMA.
yeah, exactly, Museum of Art.
When I watched it on Shudder,
It's a
fuck?
preserved
the
movie.
intro
It's from the MoMA
is
collection,
from the MoMA archive, preserved thanks to the Museum of Modern Art.
Wow.
Yeah.
They did a 4K restoration, audio restoration, everything. It's like an archived art piece.
This is history.
It's a cultural item.
Look how surprised he is.
Yeah.
Very surprised. Very surprised.
So this review comes from Stephen Gillespie.
What's his favorite movies?
Before I go into that, he does not do half-star ratings. All of his ratings on Letterboxd are full stars only.
Wow.
Okay, Wizard.
First time I've ever seen that. He gave Marty Supreme 5 stars.
Yeah.
But his favorite movies are Babe,
Awesome.
Jean Delman 23, Kate's Gummers.
That's no good, that one.
I've never heard of it.
That French movie,
Yeah.
it's fucking repetitive, too.
The Devils, Ken Russell. That's a fucking good movie. You guys like Ken Russell?
Is that the nun one?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the story of Alucarda, isn't it? It's the same story as Benedetta. It's like the most popular nun story. Most nun horror
Okay.
movies are based on this story.
Mhm.
He also did Altered States.
Okay, yes.
Yeah. And Beau Travail.
Hmm.
So the guy likes French movies.
Beau Travail's fun, though.
I haven't seen it, but I
cool.
like Claire Denis a lot.
Yeah, that's
I
a
liked
blast, that one.
Trouble Every Day. I really like
I
that
don't know if
movie.
I saw that one.
It's a vampire flick.
Okay, yeah.
It's really good.
I think even Jean Dielman might be same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he gave
Player, yeah.
Basket Case 2 stars.
Okay.
And he says, "Do you have the..." This is a long review. I'm regretting picking it. "Do you have the time to listen to me whine?"
Huh.
Green Day reference.
Ah.
"Well, there's nothing much here, and everything is a bit dull." Dull is probably the last word I would use to describe it.
Yeah, really.
"Admittedly, I can be a melodramatic fool, but I'm a horror fan to the bone, no doubt about it." Another Green Day reference.
All right, that's like wrap it up.
Yep. "Sometimes I give myself the creeps." Okay, I'm not
All
reading
right,
this. Never mind. Never mind. It's just Green Day references. Never mind.
Oh my god, that guy really tried hard.
Next. There you go. He's another 2-star. It's in German. Next.
Oh man.
Should we just skip to our reviews?
Well, I gotta find one bad one on Letterboxd.
Come on.
Let me filter by... Should I do half-star or should I do...
Half star. Do the worst.
Yeah, because I feel like a lot of the like extremes, the half-star and the 5-star, are usually like
Do like
meme.
1.5.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Do something low, but not too low that it's a meme review, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, this one's nice. Comes from Evil Bjork.
Okay.
whose favorite movies are Funny Games,
Which one?
the original,
Okay.
Killed the
Twin
podcast
Peaks
out.
Firewalk with Me,
Mhm.
L'Aventura,
Oh, great movie.
and Nostalgia.
This guy's like a podcast fan, dude.
There you go. But 1.5 stars for Basket Case. Evil Bjork says that few movies have less of an arc than this one does. There's a full arc in this.
That's not true at all.
It's a full revenge arc.
His favorite movie is L'Aventura. There's like no arc in that movie.
I honestly feel like you could change the order of all the scenes and the experience would be basically the same.
His favorite movie is L'Aventura. You could do that with L'Aventura, bro.
Well, my take is I think that makes it a good movie, not a bad movie. Why is that a staple of a bad movie that you can edit it in any way and it still be the same?
If anything, that'd be way better.
Right? Like, I don't see how that's a negative.
No.
It's like Pulp Fiction.
Really, guy doesn't know what he's talking
Right,
about.
yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
Yeah. Alright, fuck Letterboxd reviews.
Alright. Who goes first?
Laz.
Yeah.
5.
5?
So you think it's perfectly average movie?
It's very no. How about okay? Well, for me, perfectly average is like 6 or 7.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
scale.
The
whoa.
Shut up.
Guys.
Dude.
On our
Cut that,
podcast,
Nick.
our rating
This
scale
Cut that.
of 5 is perfectly average. Okay? Fuck, bro.
Okay,
Yeah,
fine.
the Monolith scale is a 5 is average.
Okay, I'm
right down the
sorry.
middle.
This is you should know this, bro.
Okay,
Come on.
I'm sorry. I'm
Because we
sorry.
gotta leave more ambiguity for the good flicks.
Okay, so you know what?
It also makes a lot of sense.
Okay, fine. 3.5.
Okay.
And not be, okay. So again, this isn't really part of my like sensibilities as just someone who appreciates or enjoys different types of art. This is not something I would like cling on to. That's just me. I like the practical effects. Really cool. Really interesting. Really fun. The monster is memorable. Everything else about it though is not really to my liking. Just story wise, lacked I think a lot of beats, moments narratively that I think would have helped kind of like bring back the focus of I really do think that there are certain elements of this that would have benefited from not just a better acting but a better script, better execution of ideas, specifically the kind of the relationship that Dwayne and Belial have is clearly it's shown, but I really think there could have been much more to be done. Instead of having these romantic elements all the time, you should have focused more on like first brotherly love and then kind of like the second one, you see, because there's a second one too, and I think the second one could have, you start with the brotherly love, jealousy and brotherly love, okay? So jealousy between brothers, that's the first movie, and the second movie is jealousy from just being a man compared to a blob and then finding love. That's the other theme. And the third one could be a reversal of that, or just like a really like out there idea of women want the blob. That would have been crazy. As
I get the vision. I know what you mean.
You know what I mean? I feel like there's a lot of good in this, but it's not aesthetically. I like it. Narratively, I don't. That's really just that's
fine. Yeah.
I'm thinking of less as like brothers, though. I'm almost thinking of them as the same person. Like,
Yep, me too. That's how I. Yeah.
Yeah, they're more
For me,
like
they were.
a brain split in two, like
okay.
the basic, and then
Yeah, no, for
the
sure.
higher.
I mean, it is. His name is based off like old Hebrew names of the devil. So
Yeah, I was gonna dwell on that for a second too. Who named him Belial? Probably the dad, right?
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
It's
so.
just funny that it stuck.
Mm.
I feel like if I was Dwayne, I probably would have wanted to rename my brother.
Probably
Maybe.
goes by Bill.
Give him a nicer name. Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Lyle.
Nick?
Yeah, I have like so much nostalgia, like you said, with this movie though, and like it's got such a spot in my my memory at least of it. Maybe not my heart, but my memory at least. And like I said before, like I don't find anything particularly good in the movie, like craft wise, but I think everything together, like Hannah and Lauder had something come out of the diarrhea and make something, a little flower pop out of the toilet.
Yeah.
And like it's not amazing and it's not terrible. I find it super fun, a blast of a movie. And like you could watch this with anybody and everybody's gonna have a fun time. Like you could watch a similar movie and everyone would hate it kind of thing if you're not like super into it. This one, I think everyone's gonna like it just because of the fact of itself. Give it a 7.5.
Nice. I think I want to save yours for last now based on that. reaction.
No, because it's the exact same score.
Oh.
Yeah. I was literally saying, I was like, I wonder what Nick's saying, but I'm giving it 7.5.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm also giving it 7.5. Yeah. I think it's a good fucking movie.
No expansion, just.
No, what he said.
Yeah, that's that's fine.
I like it.
Yeah.
I think, and he says not that's technical. I think it's, for what they have, it's technical. Like, it's technical enough where it works, you
the
know?
practical effects technically are phenomenal.
Yeah.
Genuinely, I think.
There's good shots in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like Vision as a, I don't know, because I think like the budget itself probably constrained him so much. Like if this was just on paper, a movie, like the script of it,
Yeah.
you'd probably imagine, oh,
10.
this is fucking crazy. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
You could
yeah.
imagine it nuts.
Yeah.
But the restrictions that were placed upon him brought down the vision
Yeah.
to the final version that you see
Yeah,
now.
yeah. So yeah, just 7.5.
I was gonna give it a 7.
Oh, okay.
I think if I can make one quick fix to bump it up, it would be more nudity. That's that's the one thing I say pretty much.
Oh, but
about
then you
every
just go
movie,
watch
though.
Bad Biology then.
Even that needs more nudity.
I don't know about that one. The movie's about a sentient cock.
I know, but there's not much actual human nudity.
Actually, yeah, for
Right?
sure.
And like,
But in the 80s, it's more like a taboo, you know, that kind of thing, right? So.
Should have taken her wig off. That would have been exciting, no?
that would have been exciting, yeah. Yeah, so I was gonna give it a 7.5. More nudity would have bumped it up. 7.
Yeah.
No, sorry, you guys are giving. I'm giving it a 7. More nudity would have bumped it up.
Me, the only thing that bumps it up is better acting. Even
Yeah.
then, it's the acting's so bad. It's
think
part
the
of the
thing is-
experience.
Yeah, I like that though.
I like it. It's part of the experience.
I think if you make the acting better but don't change anything else, it would actually make the movie worse because
Maybe,
there would
yeah.
be too much contrast.
Maybe, yeah.
I think if you make the acting better, you got to
It
remake
has
the
to be
whole fucking
cohesive.
movie.
That's all be
yeah,
bad. Yeah.
Well, same thing with the effects though. If you made the effects amazing,
yeah.
and then the acting was dog shit.
Yeah. It's kind
The
of...
same kind of split
So
there.
quick Monolith average 6.
I guess.
6 and a half.
8. Monolith average is a 7, okay? No, I guess it'd be 6.5. Monolith average.
Something like that, right?
Something
3
like that.
7s and a 3
Yeah.
lands at around 6.
Which makes it a
3 or
good
3.5?
movie.
That's like 5.
Above average.
Did you give it 3 or 3.5?
3.5.
3.5.
You want to? You do
I might
it.
bump it up. You know what? I'm gonna bump it up to a 4.
Whoa!
Ooh, a
4?
change.
Yo.
I like the
Got him.
soundtrack.
That's still
I didn't notice the
Below
soundtrack at all.
average
If I'm
movie.
being honest.
It's very minimal, but
Yeah.
it's nice. It gives
6.5.
gives it a grimy feel.
Yeah.
Grimy feel.
6.5.
So there you have it. This
There
has
you
been
go.
Basket Case
Go watch it.
by the Monolith Film Podcast.
Yeah. If you have any other movies you want us to review, let us know.
Sick cover too. Like the
Yeah, it
cover
is.
art.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
it's
Come
awesome.
on,
It's
dude.
awesome.
Come on.
And follow us anywhere you can get your podcast. Check us out. Boom, boom, boom. Spotify, whatever the fuck. And next time we're gonna do The Cat in the Hat.
Meow.
Fucking kill me now.
I'm excited. I already know my rating.
You're the only one who's excited.
I'm
It
kind
might,
of excited.
it might be a reversal.
Very
right?
interesting.
But
Yeah,
Lad's
this
gonna
is
give
interesting.
Lad's gonna give kind of had a 10, and we're all gonna give it a 3.5, maybe less.
Oh, I don't think so.
I just watched the other movie that came out at the same time of his.
Mike Myers, Austin Powers.
No,
Shrek.
Ben,
The Love Guru?
Le Cat Sans Coupe.
Alec Baldwin.
no, I'm
Oh,
thinking.
Rust.
Good Morning by Yes Drew.
No one else is in that movie, dude. What are you talking about?
No, I'm thinking Ron Howard, the director.
Oh, Grinch.
Yeah, Grinch.
Oh,
yeah,
Oh,
yeah. So I just watched that one, and I did not care for that one.
no. I don't like
So I don't know about.
But
the-
Ron Howard did not direct Cat in the Hat.
Oh no.
Bo Welch, and we're gonna get into this in the
Oh,
pod,
for fuck's sakes.
but he's the production designer of Tim Burton movies in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah,
So-
you can tell.
Anyway, whatever.
And it's gonna be a very special episode. We're gonna do some special stuff with some special guests. All right, peace.
Save it for next time.